Hello, my name is Wayne Godsoe with the Avaya Serviceability Engineering team. This tech tip will cover an overview of RSP packet tracing and the procedure to enable RSP trace on the ERS8800. The RSP is the route switch processor on the ERS8800. Its function is to examine and manipulate packet headers across the system. The ERS8800 is capable of ingress and egress packet tracing on the processor. When you enable RSP packet tracing, the CP sends a message to the coprocessor, and packet tracing is internally enabled on the coprocessor. By default, packet tracing is enabled for a 1-second interval, which is a configurable parameter. When packet tracing is enabled using one port, it is enabled on all ports in that lane of the line card. Packet tracing is collected on the COP, and it is sent to the CP when you enter the RSP dump trace command. RSP packet trace was introduced in the ERS8800 7.0 software release to enhance troubleshooting capabilities. In our tech tip today, we will view the RSP packet trace options available to us using the question mark parameter. We'll configure an ingress packet trace on slot 2 port 1 for an interval of 10 seconds. We'll view and verify our RSP packet trace settings for slot 2 port 1. And finally, we'll view the RSP packet trace data for packet ID number 1 using the dump command. RSP packet trace is capable of displaying the last 1024 packet IDs captured on the coprocessor. In our example, the first command we'll use is config RSP trace with the question mark parameter to view our options available to us. Here we can see the ingress and egress tracing commands that are available. Now we'll configure an ingress packet trace on slot 2 port 1 for an interval of 10 seconds and enable the capture with the following command. Next, we'll verify our RSP trace is configured correctly using the info command. The configuration will be present for 10 seconds until the interval expires. Finally, we'll view the RSP trace data for packet ID number 1 using the dump command. The output of the packet trace will break down the various aspects of the packet and present the data for analysis. As we've seen in our tech tip, it's very easy to configure and retrieve RSP trace data on the ERS8800. This feature is very useful when performing fault isolation and troubleshooting the ERS8800. Thank you for your time today. We hope this information was useful. We welcome comments, questions, and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter @Avaya Mentor. Thank you for choosing Avaya.